10 biggest prisons in England. Prisons are generally not a good idea for anyone, but of course, criminals and all forms of civil offenders often spend part of or the rest of their life there. As a result of this, their liberty is often restricted and their sense of living is taken away from them. Although prisons are usually associated with individual liberty restrictions as a result of punishment, there are still many big prisons in England. And so, in this piece, I will be showing you some of the biggest prisons in the country. Stay tuned. 10. HM Prison Manchester. HM Prison Manchester is a large prison with a capacity of 744. However, in comparison with other prisons, the size is a bit smaller than the rest. That said, it is a publicly managed prison facility managed by HM Prison Services. HM Prison Services manages the affairs of the over 600 inmates currently in the prison. Furthermore, it is a Category A and B prison, and as such it holds prisoners in custody for Manchester Court. It was built in 1848 and is also regarded as one of the oldest prisons in the country. Among other features in the past was the execution chamber of the prison, which is now rendered redundant as a result of the abolishment of capital punishment in 1960. The prison is also divided into various sections, including living blocks, dining, and many more. Visitation is also allowed, provided you're booked. 9. HM Prison Wormwood Scrubs. HM Prison Wormwood Scrubs is one of England's biggest prisons with a capacity of 1,279, but currently has roughly 1,000 inmates. It is popularly known as the Scrubs. It was built in 1875, which is about 148 years ago. This means that apart from being one of the largest prisons in the country, it is also one of the oldest prisons in the country. It is a government-operated and managed prison operated by HM Prison Service. It is located at Wormwood Scrubs, London, England. It was first built using corrugated sheets in the 19th century, but with humans becoming more civilized, the structure was upgraded into a modern building consisting of several wings and sections for different grounds of prisoners. Just like every other prison, it has its visitation period for relatives of inmates. 8. HM Prison Altcourse. It is another privately managed prison in England, and it is managed by G4S. It is a Category B prison for men. It became operational in 1997, and since then it has housed several inmates. It is specifically designed for young male adults. It is also one of the biggest prison facilities in England with a capacity of 1,164. The Altcourse prison is remarkable and well known for being the first prison to be bought under the aegis of Private Finance Initiative. The agreement for the procurement was signed in 1995, with Tarmac Construction taking the lead role in constructing the facility, which was opened only 2 years after the December 1995 agreement. The prison is partitioned into several segments, which included religious halls, a gymnasium, a dining living block, and many more. Visitation from the loved ones of inmates is also allowed. 7. HM Prison Northumberland. This is another privately managed prison by Sodexo. It is a Category C prison for men. Its location is in Morpeth, near the village of Acklington in Northumberland, England. The facility came under private management in 2013. The company had a vision to save taxpayers, a mandate which the company is still running with. HM Prison Northumberland was established in 2011 after the merging of 2 other prison facilities, which included HM Prison Acklington and HM Prison Castington. Before the merger, HM Prison Acklington was considered a more northerly adult prison in the country, which was built on the Acklington Royal Air Force Field. The prison is made of cells in single and double forms. Also, just like every other prison, HM Prison Northumberland has its own visitation time and period for relatives of inmates. 6. HM Prison Forest Bank. Next on my list is the HM Prison Forest Bank. The prison is a Category B prison designed for men. The prison is located in the Age-Crossed area of Pendlebury in Salford, England. It is a privately managed prison by Sodexo. The prison became operational in 2000 and as of today has an operational capacity of 1,460, estimated as of May 2015. The building of the prison was done on the site of Agecroft Power Station. The facility was designed to hold victims and offenders of the lower court. Its accommodating rooms are made up of mostly single and double cells. The facility offers visitation to relatives and loved ones of inmates. However, like every other prison operated privately, there is always a need for booking. 5. HM Prison Hewell. Until the next is the HM Prison Hewell. It is also one of the biggest prisons in England, and it is also regarded as a multiple security category prison for men. It is located at Tardbigger, which happens to be a village area in Worcestershire, England. It is also not a privately managed prison, hence it is managed by the HM Prison Service. It has a capacity of 1,432, 1278, and was officially opened in June 2008. Like every other prison, the prison allows private visitation from loved ones. 4. HM Prison Birmingham. Next on the list is HM Prison Birmingham. It is another big prison in the United Kingdom. It is a Category B prison built for men. The prison was initially managed by G4S from 2011 to 2018, but this has changed as the prison is now managed and operated by the HM Probation and Prison Service. This means that the HM Prison Birmingham is not a privately managed prison facility, although this was not the plan, as the government initially wanted a temporary takeover, but this turned out to be a permanent takeover. Also, it is important to point out that the prison is one of the oldest prisons in England, as it was built in 1849. It has a capacity of 1,028. The prison was built by Dr. Hill and has a reputation for poorly managed inmates. Visitations are also allowed, but based on bookings. 3. HM Prison Oakwood. Onto the next is HM Prison Oakwood. It is one of England's biggest prisons with a capacity of 2,106. It is a Category C prison located in Featherstone, Staffordshire, England. The prison began operation in April 2012 and is being managed by G4S. Initially, the prison was called Featherstone 2 and was designed especially in the form of a Titan prison. This meant that it was constructed in a modular form, and this was the first of its kind in the UK. Because of its magnanimous design of a Titan prison, the building of the prison gulped £180 million. Little wonder why it was dubbed the super prison by many. The prison allows for private visitation, but booking must first be done. 2. HM Prison Wandsworth. Next on this list is HM Prison Wandsworth. It is a Category B prison located in Wandsworth in the London Borough of Wandsworth. The prison is one of the largest prisons in England, as it has a capacity of 1,562 as of December 2020. The prison is also one of the oldest prisons in the United Kingdom, as it was completed in the 19th century. Currently, the prison is managed and operated by the Prison Service of His Majesty. When the prison was first completed about 172 years ago, it was initially known as the Surrey House of Correction. It was initially built based on the principle of humane separate principle. It features several corridors radiating from a central control point. Toilets were initially part of the design, but were removed later so as to create more space. As a result of the removal of the toilets, the prisoners had to carry out what they call slopping out. This was done until 1996, when things changed. 1. HM Prison 5 Wells. The prison is easily considered one of the largest in the country, with a capacity of 1,680. The prison was opened in 2022 after initial announcements in 2018. The construction of the prison started in 2022 and was completed in 45 weeks for £253 million. Towards the end of 2022, new inmates were brought to the prison. As of today, the prison is operated and managed by G4S. It is located in Wellingborough, Northamptonshire, England. The prison is specifically designed for adult males, and this means a majority of people in the prison are adult males. However, the prison managers permit visitation from time to time based on their adjusted policy. We can go on and keep listing these mega prison structures. However, we should bear in mind that each of these big prisons costs taxpayers millions of pounds, and so that brings us to the open-ended question of the day. What do you think about these facilities? Do you think they are worth it? Let's have your thoughts and opinions. Bye for now. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.